Going on, everybody? Beautiful day here, Messmaker Acres. Like usual, got another project. Got this trailer years ago, pretty much for nothing. I couldn't pass it up. It's 1989, 10,000 pound trailer. I don't think I'd put 10,000 pounds on it because it's got RV style, mobile home style axles on it. It's got a lot of surface rust, as you can see. That's not bad. We got some stuff to move. It needs new tires. Obviously the decking. The decking is just totally shot. Somebody put new decking on top of rotten decking. So I'm not sure why. But that was an issue when I got it. It was still somewhat safe when I got it, so we used it for a couple of things, but it's been sitting. But we're going to need it here in a few months, so we're going to make it as safe as possible. We're not going to go too crazy. Got some welding to do back here. Somebody bent this bar in and ended up bending a piece of C-channel. So I'm going to have to cut it out. Weld a new piece in there. Obviously decking, tires. The brakes are still, believe it or not, in decent shape, and they work pretty well actually. New A-frame jack. I did put all LED lighting on it. That all still works. So we're going to make it as safe as possible for now for hauling. And do a little bit of painting as we go and try and get her roadworthy. Got the supervisor out here with me, little Dalton. He's always following me around. I love that little guy. All right, let's get this decking tore off. Alright, there it is. Pretty much got her stripped. Rust isn't too bad. Still a very serviceable trailer with a little bit of love. So that's what we're going to do. There's a lot of work to do. We'll get her done. I got to get silly me secured the wires to the bottom of this board, so I gotta get a screwdriver and get them out. There's my supervisor checking things out. Alright, we'll be back. We're back working on this trailer project. I got the hubs and the brake drums off. Got them here on the bed. You see they're pretty rusty, old paint on them. I have cleaned this one up. Does make a difference. I'm using a needle scaler. Got that guy off Amazon. It was only $40. It had really good reviews. So far so good. It does do a pretty good job. It's not perfect, but I do plan on soaking these after the scaling process in a homemade rust removal solution that works very well. These are the front hubs, the non-brake axle. The scaler works pretty good, so I'm going to put this thing on hyperlapse and let you guys watch this last one. I do like this tool. It's pretty neat. You can kind of guide it with your hand to keep it in tight groupings when you have contours and you just really want to put the power down in a certain area. It doesn't hurt. You just kind of lightly hold your hand around them just to keep them in a tight group. So here we go.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough I don't slack, don't.
Alright, all done. Turned out pretty well. Accomplished what I wanted to do. All I really wanted to do is knock the big deposits of rust off. Any really loose paint. The rust remover will take care of the rest. Turned out pretty good. Left a heck of a mess. I'm gonna clean up my mess, so I'm not part of the mess maker acres. Oh my. Supervisor just showed up. So I'm in trouble. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. A little update on our trailer rebuild. Got my brake drums de-rusted, I guess, for lack of a better term. Painted up, looking almost brand new. Used my homemade rust remover, works very well. Also got the hubs done. These look even better than the brake drums. But today's situation, we'll walk out here. If people would get out of my way. Stepping all over junk. Hence the term mess maker acres. I went to loosen some bolts last night on other suspension components. And oh boy, I'm gonna have to cut everything off because the nuts are so rusty. Let's see. Focusing on that guy there. There's no socket that's going to take that off. You can see that one, come on, focus, is totally gone except for a little tiny bit. And even get that one to focus. It's too dark. Oh yeah, there it is. Totally gone. So, sorry about that. Hit the screen, turn the video off. These are just so rusted they won't even turn. I was able to get one off, but that one I tried to put a socket on and it just rounded it right off because they're so rusty. So today's task is gotta cut all that off. So I'm gonna get to work and we'll be back. Alright, here's some of the aftermath of stuff getting cut off. I was able to get everything cut off. I am going to reuse the leaf springs. They're a little surface rusty, but they're fine. But those pieces are getting replaced. The shackles, all the nuts and bolts, bushings. I'm not sure if I got a good picture of it earlier, but I have never seen something rusted away. I mean, that nut is totally pretty much gone. That one is there somewhat. Well, that piece is totally gone. That's threads showing there. And these are still here, but they are rusted away. No socket was going to grip on that. Even that one, it looks like it's there enough, but it's not. Got axles out, sitting over here. We're going to take the scaler to them, paint them up. Coming along nicely. It's getting ready to thunderstorm on me. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll be back on the next step, which will be scaling the leaf springs and putting them in the homemade rust remover. So we'll get to show you that. It'll be awesome. Alright, so here's the leaf springs off the trailer. We're going to take the scaler to them. And I'll show you what they look like when we're done. Just quickly get any large deposits, loose stuff off of there. And then the rust remover will take care of the rest. Just like on the hubs and the drums. So here we go. Alright, so there we are. Done with the scaler. I know I got some shadows, I'm sorry. As you can see, it's a much more uniform finish. There's still some surface rust on there. But I knocked all the heavy stuff off, made quite a mess. But it'll be worth it. Bad shadows. Anyway, they're ready for a bath. We'll see what happens. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna wrap up our trailer video with the part 1. Got a lot of stuff painted, and I'm sorry, I'm a horrible YouTuber. I didn't film a lot of the rust removal process, but I promise we'll make a solo video on homemade rust removal. These are the axles. This did not get rust removal treatment, just my needle scaler and 2 coats of Eastwood rust encapsulator matte black. We got a lot of parts in. What do we got in here? We got brake drums. Lots of packaging. Oh, they're all wrapped up. We got some new brakes. They were a little pricey, but safety first when you're hauling 10,000 pounds. Got all new bearings in this box for all 4 hubs, and I just cut myself on those staples. What else we got? We got all new equalizers. Straps. I did spent extra money, got a wet bolt kit so I can lubricate everything, because usually your leaf springs and your equalizers will come with plastic bushings in here. Number one, the plastic is not going to last, especially if you can't lubricate them. Supervisor's here, Supervisor Dalton. I'll be able to lubricate every joint. This is all from eTrailer.com.
No.
If you can't find what you need there for your trailer, it's a pretty good website. And all new U-bolts, because I had to cut everything off, as you'll remember from earlier in the video. So that'll be all in part 2. If you try and do this all in one video, it's going to take forever. Got a little cold. Sorry, my nose is running. But come on, we got more stuff painted. Get out of here. All the junk laying around. This might be a little bit of a death trap for my cameraman, but we'll bring him on in anyway. It's a little dark. Oh, we got a bird in here. Hello, birdie. See the bird? These are the one set of hubs. These did get the rust removal treatment. All painted up with the same paint. I think they turned out wonderful. They look brand new. The brake drums, oh, they're heavy. Same deal. They got the rust removal treatment. I mean, I didn't even know all this writing was on there. It was just so rusty. It turned out well. And way down here's the leaf springs. Same deal. Rust removal bath. 2 coats of rust encapsulating paint. Look pretty good. So that's it. We're going to put together part 1 and let you guys see what we've been up to. And we're going to do part 2, which will be the frame, lighting, reassembling the suspension, and decking. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.